I want to give a, TIP Thug in Peace to Lil Poppas, man.
Oh my God, no!
On February 18th, the Jacksonville hip-hop community got rocked when Lil Poppas' passing became the talk of the whole internet. Industry veterans wasted no time stepping up with their own takes, and before you knew it, the story blew up so massive that major rappers was broadcasting live just to discuss what went down.
It's TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at it.
It's TikTok, bro. I'm not even looking like that. I'm not even looking at y'all.
I'm not understanding y'all right now.
Y'all lying. I don't play like that. What the hell?
You don't play with them, bro.
What y'all talking about? I'm finna get all these.
What happened?
Cause y'all negative. On my mama, y'all come out Lil Poppas on my mama. Like, I'm not even playing on my mama. Oh my God, no! No, serious! No! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The loyal followers who supported Lil Poppas from the jump couldn't hold back their tears once they heard the news. Clips started spreading all across the web showing how broken people was, and it hurt to see how deep the impact hit everybody.
What happened? He's dead, bro. Like, he's dead. He's dead. Like, he's dead.
Hardly any time passed before TMZ and XXL made the official announcement. Born Janarius Michael Wheeler, Lil Poppas from Jacksonville had passed at the young age of 25. Reports flooded social media by Wednesday, February 18th about what happened to Lil Poppas. XXL confirmed everything after getting word from the Fulton County medical examiner based in Georgia. People online was throwing around all kinds of theories about the circumstances, but the official cause stayed locked down for the moment. Come February 19th, and more facts started coming to light. It became known that the CMG artist signed to Yo Gotti, Lil Poppas, had passed in Atlanta. A video he dropped 14 days before started getting passed around that painted a picture of his mindset. That Instagram post from him covered his day, going through the Bible, having breakfast, and announcing he was about to put out what he called his last work. He also mentioned his need to gain some peace within himself moving ahead.
You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one it's gonna be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm going to find my peace.
Once that clip started taking off across the internet, Lil Poppas' mother decided to share her perspective on everything that happened. She talked openly about her relationship with her faith and how dependent she was becoming on God during this hard chapter, saying this was a test and how desperately she wanted his presence with her around the clock. Her words struck a chord with so many throughout her city. It got so heavy that veteran rapper Boosie Badass felt moved to release his own official commentary on the situation.
I want to give a, TIP Thug in Peace to Lil Poppas, man. Yeah, my little right there, you know. Always supported me, looked up to me, man. Always came to Boosie, baby. Shot at little too.
For the time being.
So TIP Pop and Thug in Peace. Damn, Pop, talented. TIP Pop, the Duval legend. The Duval legend. Lives across the world. YNs with Pop. My daughter, them, TIP Pop.
Young and Ace, somebody who worked closely alongside Poppa on tracks, went live on Instagram to let out what he was feeling. He explained how he kept waiting for a phone call that would say it was all a lie, and spoke on how both of them carried the same type of pressure and chased comparable goals throughout their time in music. Lil Poppas got put in the legend category, and he reflected on how they squashed whatever beef existed before his passing, telling him to find rest and reminding him Jacksonville showed up for him heavy. But when folks started asking more questions, the story took a turn. Most people only witnessing the expensive side plastered everywhere online, The jewels, the money sitting out, shopping sprees, without stopping to consider the emotional reality of that artist. What stays hidden is that the record company responsible for all those polished posts, trying to create excitement for new releases coming, not the actual person. All this brought up hard questions about what type of internal battle Lil Poppa was having when the spotlight wasn't there. People digging through everything online uncovered some disturbing information. Sound recording dropped with Lil Poppa's previous partner and the mother of his child speaking frankly. She explained that she went back to staying with her family, and her family members happened to include Rick Ross, and she admitted feeling regretful about the romantic situation. The whole talk suggested they went through a major breakup, making it clear Poppa was battling some serious emotional demons. Tributes kept coming from every section of the rap industry. Somebody who ran tight with Lil Poppa for years opened up about how the information devastated him, mentioning he really wished Poppa would have called him when he was dealing with his lowest points. He prayed God would look after Poppa's loved ones and guide them through the struggle ahead. Reggie showed up with what was on his mind as well, explaining how Poppa never changed up and always kept it 100 with people. He was thankful that he got to express his appreciation before Poppa was gone, and valued that Poppa showed love to Baltimore, which meant the world to the whole area. Reggie finished by asking the fans commenting to share the Lil Poppa records that meant the most to them so the broader audience could find the music and keep his memory living on. However, the picture became clearer as people started their own investigation into what was going on. The casual observer is really only looking at the glamorous presentation you find all throughout the internet, the expensive watches, the cash displays, the designer everything. But they ain't thinking about what's happening in the mind of the person creating. The overlooked piece is that those fancy photos and captions coming from management wanting to build hype for whatever's dropping next month, not even coming from the artist. This got folks thinking hard about what kind of personal fight Lil Poppa was going through when the camera shut off. What happens away from the public in the rap industry tells a totally different tale than the polished version everybody watching. Artists getting squeezed from all sides, label heads demanding platinum records, supporters wanting posts every day, other rappers grinding to knock you off your throne. Everything moving at lightning speed, and there's forever somebody younger with more hunger ready to step into your position. That level of burden sits heavy on your mental health, yet the culture barely ever talks about it real in a space that glorifies being stone-faced and bulletproof. The problem got worse because of how social networks operate. Someone can be coming apart at the seams while their feed look like nothing but wins and good times. The company controlling what gets posted and when, dropping announcements about collaborations and achievements to maintain momentum. The way social media algorithms work pushes performers to stay shiny and loud, so they feel obligated to keep that persona regardless of the chaos happening in real time. Skip posting for 3 days and your followers get concerned. Take a break and people start talking about you lacking drive. The ability to be raw and real vanishes when your whole existence is performing success constantly. What makes it worse is how the rap world treats discussions around psychological wellness. Since forever, hip-hop has lifted up toughness and street rep over being truthful about feelings. Expressing what you're struggling with, reaching out for professional guidance, or saying things are getting hard gets viewed as soft or damaging to your brand. The rappers absorb this and convince themselves they gotta figure it out on their own. They put themselves around folks who value the come-up and money way more than if they're actually okay. Business people doing numbers, fake friends chasing buzz, vultures waiting for that next payment. Finding authentic people becomes almost impossible. The loneliness intensifies once you reach a certain level of success. Being on top can hurt your relationships just as much as being broke. Everybody's trying to get something. Real relationships become almost fictional. People you were cool with before the fame starts feeling like strangers. New connections only show up when they got something to get from you. Sitting in that space, dealing with constant pressure to stay in the conversation and bring in money, creates a psychological state that's rough to survive without real support from the people around you. Plenty of rappers already carrying wounds from their past before they ever step foot in the studio. They come from environments where seeing tragedy regularly and getting mental help simply wasn't an available option. They made it through situations that would wreck the average person. Losing loved ones, witnessing violence, struggling financially, unstable living conditions. The music industry just becomes one more place where they're supposed to power through, win, and rule everything. There's zero acceptance that humans have breaking points, that reaching out for assistance shows strength, that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is say you're not all right. This pattern repeats because making sure performers stay healthy just ain't a priority in this business. Companies throw their resources at advertising, getting people's names out there, and studio time, but taking care of somebody's mental state never gets written into the agreement. Regular wellness conversations and professional help don't get arranged. The only thing that matters is the product and the bottom line. Whenever somebody's going through something, the standard response be to grind harder, put out more content, remain visible no matter what.